Okay guys, this is Mike with Survive Today. In the People's Republic of Illinois, we're down to the 11th hour. The legislature adjourns on the 31st of May, and we've been ordered by the 7th District Court of Appeals to have a concealed carry placed in law, passed into law by June 9th, or June 8th. Otherwise, on June 9th, we have what's called constitutional carry. Everyone thinks this is a great idea, but it's not really the best idea because in Illinois, any local body of government with over 25,000 people can pass their own laws unless the state legislature passes a blanket law for the whole state with a 3/5 majority. And that's kind of hard to get. So if we don't pass a state law, there'll be as many as 200 different concealed carry laws in the state of Illinois. And when you're driving through the state, you won't know, am I legal or did I just cross over a border and now I'm not legal because this county or this city or this municipality? It's crazy. So I figure out what's going to happen. House Bill 2193 is going to be voted on today, Friday, May 24th, and it's going to pass with a good majority. And then it's going to go to the Senate, where it's going to go down in flames on purpose. Here's what you need to know. Mike Madigan is the Speaker of the House. He's been the Speaker of the House for about 600 years. He runs the state of Illinois, not the governor. And he wants a few things. Number one, he wants to be able to say, oh, I'm a Chicago Democrat, but I'm in favor of concealed carry. I'm okay with the Second Amendment. So he wants a compromise bill, and he doesn't want to tick everyone off. And he realizes that all of the Democrats in the Democrat majority in Springfield, aside from the Chicago Democrats, they're pro-Second Amendment. They're from downstate, Hunters, Second Amendment, NRA. So he's got to figure out what he can do to placate them. And most importantly, his daughter, Lisa Madigan, is the Attorney General, and she's going to run for governor. Well, Lisa Madigan, if we don't pass a law, is in the awkward position of having to appeal to the Supreme Court this whole decision about concealed carry. And she doesn't want to do that. She's already delayed by getting a 30-day extension from Justice Elena Kagan to say, well, I've had 5 months to think about it, but I don't know if I should appeal or not. Well, she doesn't want to appeal. She wants a law to get passed, so it's a moot point. So Mike Madigan, who runs the state of Illinois, wants to keep his downstate Democrats happy, and he wants his daughter to be happy so she can run for governor, so he's got to act like he's for concealed carry. So what they did is they're going to pass today House Bill it's actually Senate Bill 2193 as amended by the House. It's crazy. It requires 16 hours of training to get a concealed carry permit. In addition to 16 hours, it's the state police. I get to determine who are the instructors, which types of gun classes are even going to be honored to fulfill those 16 hours, and there's no reciprocity for other states. So you can have a concealed carry permit in any other state, not going to be good in Illinois. So this bill is not that great from an NRA standpoint, but it's totally unacceptable from a Chicago Democrat standpoint, and here's why. The Chicago Democrats have they do not want concealed carry in Chicago. So they introduced a bill in the Senate saying, you can have it all the way in Illinois if you want, but basically not in Chicago. Unless the Chicago police give you a special waiver, and they're not going to give those waivers. In addition, Chicago has an assault weapons ban. Guess what Mike Madigan did? This bill that they're about to approve invalidates the assault weapon ban and every other home rule gun law in the state of Illinois. It's totally unacceptable to Chicago Democrats. There's no possible way that the Senate is going to approve this. And that's exactly what Mike Madigan wants. So he's going to get his 3 biggest interests taken care of, and here's how. Since we're down to the last, after today, there's only 4 more days that they're in session, and then they go home on vacation. What will happen is this bill will be passed by the House, and Mike Madigan and his Democrats in the House can say, look, we voted for it. We're not against the Second Amendment. Don't spend money against us, NRA. But when it goes to the Senate is going to say, no flippin' way. It's going to go down in flames. So then the Senate is going to pass their own bill, which they've already introduced, which gives concealed carry in the entire state of Illinois only 8 hours of training, but leaves in place the assault weapons ban in Chicago and To conceal carry in Chicago, you have to have a special permit from the Chicago police. So Chicago gets what they want. They don't care about the rest of the state. They just don't want guns there. Number two, since there's a statewide law, Lisa Madigan, Daddy's little girl, Mike Madigan's daughter, when she runs for governor, nobody can say, oh, you appealed to the Supreme Court against gun rights. So she gets political cover. And three, Mike Madigan gets to say, we in the House did our best to support the Second Amendment, so don't spend money lobbying against me. Here's my prediction. Mark my words. I'll be proven right or proven wrong within a week when they adjourn. I'll bet you that House Bill 2193, as amended by House Amendment 2, passes the House, gets blown away in the Senate, and then the Senate passes their concealed carry law. It passes the House because there's no time to do anything else. Illinois gets concealed carry. Chicago gets the shaft. All right. Anybody want to bet with me? I think this is what's going to happen. And if I'm wrong, I'll have to take this video down right away because I won't look like the genius that I am. Man, I'm talking fast. All right. This is Mike with Survive Today. Stay tuned for the People's Republic of Chicago update on the Second Amendment.